I'm seeing the reviews for this. They're overwhelmingly positive, but when we came out of this, I couldn't help but feel that the movie almost felt like, I don't know if filler is the right word.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another review. You want to get in there, Amir?
I'm gonna go home.
So we just got out of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I'm here with Omid.
Of the Planet of the Apes.
I'm here with Amir.
How's it going?
He's about to leave. He worked like 17 hours today. He's about to go get food. It's like 12 a.m.
Oh yeah.
Give us like one word review of this movie.
I think it was disappointing. You know,
See ya.
Yeah. When I think of this movie, I'm trying to remember if the Planet of the Apes movies have gotten progressively worse, because my favorite has always been Rise. But Kingdom of the Planet, for those who haven't seen it, it takes place, I'm guessing, several hundred years after War of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, it says generations. It said generations.
Yo,
Let's go sit there. Let's sit there.
All right.
Yeah. This is a very like off the cuff thing.
This is out of theater. This is out of theater reaction.
I'm so tired.
I don't know why you're so tired. It's only 12 o'clock.
Shut up.
Yo.
Shut up.
Yo.
Yeah. This guy had the day off today.
Well, no, I was doing my homework.
At work.
I went to the gym today. You go to the gym today?
Go on with the review.
I went to the gym today. Did you go to the gym today?
I did not.
Oh, damn.
Yo.
Well, to get back to it, King of the Planets, it stars like this new monkey. His name is Noah, and I guess he's like a monkey, but like an eagle clan monkey.
What Omid is saying tells you all you need to know about this movie. If I cannot recollect what this movie is about, straight up after like what, 10 minutes of watching this?
Yeah, we just walked.
Yeah, we just walked out.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
What is he? A monkey? Is he an eagle? What is he? Eagle monkey? What is he?
He's a monkey eagle.
He's a monkey eagle.
He's a monkey eagle.
You heard it here first.
But I mean, to be serious, I did enjoy aspects of the movie. Because what was really interesting is I'm seeing the reviews for this. They're overwhelmingly positive, but when we came out of this, I couldn't help but feel that the movie almost felt like, I don't know if filler is the right word, but in some ways it didn't feel satisfying. I think the start of the movie till like essentially maybe an hour and 20 minutes in, I was invested. It was a little bit slow, but I'm like, all right, it's fine. They're telling us about this new Caesar, and that is very interesting to me. But when you finally meet the new Caesar, and I kind of feel like he gets sidelined a little bit. But what do you think about Proxima Caesar?
Yeah, so I guess out of the theater thoughts, this movie's a 5 out of 10 for me, a 2.5 out of 5.
10, damn.
I didn't feel anything about this movie. This movie is, for me at least, a step down compared to the trilogy with Caesar. I think this movie does really great world building.
Yeah.
The story is lacking. It's so one note. It's so hollow. It doesn't really do much.
The story is more plot than story, I'm guessing, right? Like,
yes, it's story driven rather than character driven, which I guess I just
like
prefer character driven stuff.
Yeah.
But
It's a revenge story in a way, I guess. That's kind of all the story is, just revenge. Right?
Revenge. I think it's a kind of saving story. Because he's trying to save his clan.
Yeah.
But the world building is great. The CGI and the visual effects were great. I just think like I said, there's nothing to the story. Like, I don't want to.
There's nothing to bite on. There's no meat. Yeah. There's no meat to bite on. Like when I came out of this movie, as we say for all of our reviews, we'd love to have a discussion after. And for this, I don't really see much discussion because it's just teasing the next movie, and I will be happy. Like, I'm excited to see where they go next. But like this movie itself, it feels like a preamble or like an introduction to the Planet of the Apes movie. We've been gone for so long, but it almost doesn't feel satisfying.
Yeah, I guess going back to what you're saying, like a preamble, I think the trilogy does so well of progressing the story of Caesar and through proxy the apes.
Yep.
But this one, I don't think Noah is strong enough as a character to really encompass himself as a proxy for the apes. Because they have different factions of apes in this movie, so it feels very scattered as to what the
message is supposed to be.
The message and just like what the status quo is in terms of just
That's why I think we need more Raka, because they introduced this. I don't know what kind of
orangutan.
Was he orangutan? But he looked smaller than Maurice.
Yeah.
It may be some form of orangutan, but what he was so interesting as a character with Raka is he's essentially one of the other factions of monkeys, and their whole thing is the preservation of the original message of Caesar, and by the way they try to preserve Caesar's message is trying to learn how to read books. And it was just interesting because like the whole idea is they say when any, let's say, religion or any message is passed over time, the idea is a lot of it gets lost as time progresses. And it makes sense for like this, is saying generations after, it seems like those that are ruling now, they're ruling under the name of Caesar, but are they really doing Caesar justice or just in name only? And Rocco was great because it did make me feel like, all right, I can see him be someone from the original trilogy of Planet of the Apes, where try to be compassionate to humans, don't hurt any other apes, and like you saw a lot of Caesar in Rocca, but unfortunately, as a spoiler, I think they write him out a little bit too fast, and almost in an unsatisfying way. And I guess my biggest thing about this movie is it just has unsatisfying. It's a little unsatisfying.
Yeah.
Right. Because you said it was 6 or 5.
For me, it's a 5 out of 10. It's straight up just a middle of the road movie. I didn't feel anything in this, and Omid brought it up, but we didn't touch on it. And I think a major portion of the marketing revolves around the character. Proximus, which is the new ape, the new villain, but also the human character, Nova. And I didn't really like her. I thought she was kind of disappointing.
Amber said the same thing. What was your guys' problem with this? The acting or the writing of her? What was your problem?
I think at the end of the movie where Nova ends on,
that was interesting.
It was interesting, but I wish, like what Amir said, they kind of played more into that.
Yeah.
Where there's a turning point in this movie with this specific character, where if they had just done that from the beginning, then you wouldn't have wasted so much time.
Oh, the silence?
Yeah, the reveal.
Yeah.
I think if you committed to one or the other, then it would have been good. But when she's, I guess, spoiler alert, when she's...
the reveal, you're saying the whole, even the ending reveal should have just been earlier. Or do you think that final reveal with the satellite was good to be at the end?
It was good to be at the end, but it just, like, it felt like the end of a pilot episode.
Yeah. Like,
setting up for the rest of the season.
That now you're excited to see where it goes, but that's going to be 3 years from now.
Yeah, and even just the ending, even though it is intriguing, I don't know if I want to watch the next one in theaters. I gave this one a chance, and also thankfully we have A-list, so it's free.
Yeah.
But if this is how the trajectory of the trilogy is going to go,
you're a little nervous.
I'm very trepidatious. And also what Amir said, they're planning to do 9 movies in this saga. This is not a Star Wars, people.
When he says, does he mean 5 more?
5 more, yes. So 9
really?
total.
That's
Rise,
so stupid. I can see 2 more. I can see 2 more in this.
2 trilogies.
Yeah, 2 trilogies. I guess depending on how well it does, you can think about 3 more. But get this trilogy done right before you think of anything else.
Yeah.
But we were having this thought, Alvin, what do you think the title of the next Planet of the Apes is going to be? What would you want it to be called?
Oh, that's a good question. Just based off of what the ending is, legitimately, I think you might be right. You might be kind of spot on, maybe, about where they're going.
So, like, the title, what would you...
You say yours, and I'll think of mine.
So, because I had 2. So, the first one I said was Reclamation of the Planet of the Apes, which I think sounds pretty cool. But I think even if they want to go more like a high concept, I think a cool sounding one is Redemption of the Planet of the Apes, because they're saying for this, like, if they went away from Caesar's message, how do they redeem themselves? Yeah. Redemption of the Planet of the Apes. What about you? You got one?
I think sticking with the R theme, just like Redemption, Retribution.
Oh yeah, there we go. That's cool. Yeah. You said, was Conquest actually one?
Conquest is one of the...
I like Retribution. That's a cool one too.
Yeah.
But I guess to end off the review, I usually give my reviews on a letter. I think I'm somewhere between a C+ and a B-. And to be fair, I think our viewing experience, because I mean, this was all very praised by everybody. To be fair, our viewing experience was kind of shit, because there was like really, really loud, obnoxious kids in the movie. Even after the fact we finished the movie, after the fact we finished the movie, we were talking to one of the other guys, and he even was sitting in the same row as these loud guys.
I felt so bad.
I felt bad for him, and he was like, "Oh, they were on their phone for all of the movie," and I'm like, "Damn, I feel bad for you."
I was this close to just standing up and turning around and telling them to shut up because it was that distracting, and it was so distracting of the fact that I think that also is detrimental to my viewing experience because. There were parts of it where I just couldn't
hear what they were saying.
I could hear what they were saying, but it wasn't going in. Yeah. I couldn't concentrate on what they were saying because these...
You heard it, you weren't listening.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that's fair. For our viewing experience, I think that maybe is what affected our thoughts on the movie, because as I was saying, it was kind of hard to understand Proximus. I feel like I almost needed subtitles, and with those kids being so loud, it damaged the viewing experience in a way where... Because, I mean, everyone is so positive. Anyone watching this, in the comments, let us know why you liked the movie or what didn't work for you. But to finish off, I usually give my rankings on letters. I think I'm between a C+ and a B-. And I think because the CGI, we didn't even go into that. This is, I think, some of the best I've seen. Like, it almost reminded me of like Avatar, where I want people to be talking about, like, mainly the Silverback. I thought he looked he looked amazing. It looked so hyper-realistic. And even like Lion King, like, why is this not in the same conversation as like Lion King and Jungle Book, like CGI wise? I think it looks like leagues better than it. I think I want to say B-. I want to watch the movie again, and I'll say I think the viewing experience might have affected. So I think right now I say the movie's a B-. I think the journey of Noah was great. Rocco was a great character. I think it was just so unsatisfying with Proximus, but I'm excited to see where they're going to go forward. And I know you mentioned the director was getting Legend of Zelda. What did you say?
After seeing this movie, I don't really want him to handle that franchise.
He said, "Don't give it. Don't give it
to him." Yeah. Live action too. I'm just like, it probably would fit better as animated.
I agree with X-Men '97. We're seeing animated is the way to go. Yeah. Alvin, any final thoughts?
No, all my thoughts are laid out in this video. I felt nothing watching this movie.
Would you recommend it though?
I think if you're paying for this movie,
should Daniel have come to see the movie, or did he dodge a bullet?
Daniel dodged a bullet.
Damn.
Daniel, if you're watching this, you dodged a bullet, because I think I would rather have watched like Challengers or something else.
Damn.
To be honest, I think this just didn't really. I don't want to pull an Amir, but there's no truth, bro. That guts me saying that. I don't want to quote him. But yeah, there's nothing. It's a teaser for the next one, and there's no substance.
Proximus was just so disappointing.
Yeah, I liked him, but his screen time was like, his motivation was cool, but it's just,
what was the motivation?
He wanted to evolve. He wanted to use human tech to evolve the apes faster and conquest the planet.
I feel like Koba was honestly more interesting than he was.
I guess the last final thought. All these characters kind of felt like knockoff versions of the original characters.
Like Rocco I like Rocco a lot,
but
because he can talk, but he's like a Maurice. But I think he had a personality that, just since these monkeys can finally talk now, like fully, that there was a little bit of charm to that. But I can see, like, this guy is no Caesar. They didn't have a rocket. They didn't have the Koba was, I guess, Proximus, but it feels like knockoffs in a way.
Exactly.
But I think I'm excited for the next one. I hope. I just have to see why people are loving this movie so much. And if you are, I'm happy. Let me know why you like it.
Yeah, exactly.
Any final thoughts? No,
that was our out of the theater review.
Out of theater reaction.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. It's up to you if you want to check it out. You know yourself the best.
Yeah, so if you're interested, it doesn't hurt. It's a fun watch. I think the CGI will just blow you away.
Yeah.
But it's been the What Do You Think crew. It's me, Omid.
I'm Alvin.
And thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. We're having a new X-Men retrospective series coming out to go through all the movies before Deadpool and Wolverine comes out. So if you're interested, stay locked on the channel, and we got a lot of videos coming. Thanks for watching.
Bye, guys.